Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're picking up on the second hole. Let's get into it. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. He's currently tied for second. The Copperhead Course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Lovely effort, that. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot. Looking for another birdie here.
Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is what they have left for par.
Just didn't drop. Oh, that's too bad. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par three, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par three.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Get excited. This could go in. Wonderful shot.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Now leading by one shot. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Second shot here on the 5th. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, it's in the hole, and for birdie.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Just off the fairway in the first cut. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. A bit wild on approach there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
That one's heading down Broadway. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
That's disappointing. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Nice stroke. For the par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Going with the 5-wood. Good shot there, Beamer. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Sitting at +1, currently tied for 9th. Oh, what a touch of class, holds it from the sand. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make their par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's looking at Maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, that is bombed. Penny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently in first position. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, that was mashed. Sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. That's a bit out of shape. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at, their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. A wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Ouch, that hurts. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, we'll take that. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich, 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the 14th hole. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Tiger Woods. Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And here we are with the third shot. Six feet remaining to the cup. A good stroke. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Currently 9 under for the round. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead Course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
It's on a good line. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 150 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This is, oh, yeah.
Let's return to live play now. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for a par now. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Now 7 strokes up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the 5-wood. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This is a good chance. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently at 10 under par overall. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead Course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This putt for him to win the event. That's frustrating. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in to claim the title. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.